Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Banana, penis, vagina. Like punch bananas in the face, but not on Monday. Every other day of the week is fine, but not on Monday. Banana. We're good. Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to EU4. Today, we are doing True Heir of Bismarck. Attempt number 2. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Now, I took the liberty of burning a couple million times to get a starting position that's somewhat okay. Because the 11th of December is really when the game starts. We have rivaled Dithmarschen, Verden, and Lunenburg. Verden has no friends, Lunenburg has one friend, Dithmarschen allied Denmark. But at least Lubeck hasn't allied Denmark. So, you know, things could be a lot worse. Also, we have a 4 siege leader, which, you know, it's the same save that we used yesterday. But we then died almost immediately afterwards. Let's go build another unit and get this show on the road. So I think the first person we're going to deck is going to be Lunenburg, even though Verden has no friends. No, that makes no sense. We're going to deck Verden first. Let's do it. And we'll ask access through both of these. And then march into Lunenburg. And then hopefully they'll march around us. I don't know. Also, we can build the force limit, get ourselves some claims, and we need to get rid of our heir. Restart stream. What? No 50-minute intro? No, we had a 50-minute intro. We did. There was. It has happened. The die is cast. The fuck is this? I lose a bunch of prestige. Okay, that's fine. Not sure why they're not marching into Lunenburg here. Why is the die always cast and never welded or riveted? Have you ever welded a die? Because that would be cheating. That would be cheating. And Ludwig decided to ally Stettin too. That's kind of sucky. It's kind of making me want to fight him first. But I mean, Stettin isn't all that bad. They do have 8,000 units, but it's not that bad. Alright, and then I'm gonna want another unit still. But this horse is definitely gonna be deleted. It could be worse. And there's not much that would be worse, but it could be a bit worse. Let's stop paying for everything. Could be a bit worse. Also, we're going to be improving relations with him. Good old Brandy Wandy. And other than that, maybe build up a spy network on Stettin so we can actually finish that stupid siege. Yeah, I'll need a lot of units here. Wait, whoa, why is there an ad break? What the hell? I played the ads. Ugh, bullshit. I better ignore that one. But, I can tell you right now, I disagree with that. I definitely do not agree with this. What about second ad? Yeah, we've had these. This is dumb. I also need to switch these leaders around. And there you go. That's the first siege. So, time to go pay for our troops. We got our extra unit. Okay. I'll wait 2 months to get my morale to be fully back. In the meantime, we're building up an extra unit here. Is this for annexation? No, of course not. That would be silly. And really expensive. Alright, so we're going to ask access to this guy. And then we're going to declare war on the 1st of the month. Make sure we enter that on the 2nd. And we're gonna have to cancel no access, so delay this. Holy shit, 9,000 units? Jeez Louise, man. 9,000? Fuck you smoking. Well, this stinks. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go declare that war. Humiliate. And yeah, Bismarck should still just ally to Denmark. There's not much we can do about that. Okay, now I wonder where they're going to run off to. We're gonna leave the tiniest of people behind in Oldenburg. And hope that they don't run into Lunenburg, but they do. And Lunenburg leaves on the 2nd of January, which is awful. Oh, we do have another auto though. There you go. We have our Bismarck. Okay. And that is that wiped. Now, I don't know if Oldenburg is going to be building up more troops. I'm kind of hoping they won't, but we don't know. And now we can just beast this guy out. For a little bit of extra money points. And PP. Okay. Let's ask that mill access. And let's go. Still only 8 units. They're moving into Berlin. I'd like to fight them defensively. Instead of needing to fight in the woods. But I don't see a way how we can potentially do that. Because I'm not exactly faster than he is. Okay. Travel time should be alright. How long would it take him? Okay, 24th to there. 6 and 2. 8. So we need to enter this 8 days after they arrive, which would be 25th. Now we can maybe get something done here. Now, hopefully they'll just march into Lauenburg when they see my unit. And they do! Now we can run away on time. I could scorch it. Let's just scorch it. But I want to make sure he's locked before we actually leave. Okay, he's locked. If I were to get locked before he did, then they might have stopped moving. Okay, and we can walk away before he walks in. And at least we can fight him in the farmland. It's a shame I can't cancel the mill access. No, we can't save those. But at least we can fight him in farm, which is an upgrade. Guggen Tag, what's the strat? We do 2 humiliate rival wars, then we eat Lübeck. And hold on. Fuck. We do 2 humiliate rival wars, then we eat Lübeck. And then, we try to ally electors and dismantle. Fuck you, man. Why can't I enter this? Yeah, because the game is lying to me. You can enter that. I know you can. So silly, man. Yeah, we cancel no access to Brandenburg, so they can't, like, run away. But now there's like 7,000 months for him to recover his shit. Oh, thank God. Wow, that was really close. They're still gonna march to Neumark, but we can cancel this mill access, and then they'll stop moving. Hopefully. Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank God. Right. How much money would you pay me? And is it worth it for me to 50 ducats? It might be worth to actually siege this down. But we'll need to recover for a very long time. Nisekui, thank you so much for Prime Giving. Tip, mad to you, sir. But yeah, I'll need to recover all my shit, so. Yeah, because I need this free company to be fully recovered. That's gonna take forever. At least in home terrain they'll reinforce a little bit quicker, but this is still gonna be very, very expensive. I guess whilst we're waiting, we don't have to pay for these. Because you will still just recover, like... Unbelievable. Wait, one thing we could do is have these guys siege down Oldenburg, and that at least saves me some of the dudes. And then we'll have to try and stop him from building a new unit. I cannot believe he just did that. Let them siege and snatch it. They're not mine. I'm gonna just, snatch up these people. Yeah, now you should have enough to siege on Oldenburg. And they cancel the mill access! Because of course they do! Little twits, man. Holy shit. We don't need mill access to Holstein. They're so mean. Okay. Yeah, I need this free company to be fully recovered before we can move on. That's just gonna take time. I also tried to recover that guy. That's 3, 4.5, 1. I think we can already merge these. That saves me at least 1 unit. Needing 9,000 units to siege down a capital fort has always been a bit of a scam in my opinion. It's just so stupid, you know, like... You can maybe afford like 3 guys, and then you have to have 9 for some reason. But yeah, then again, I've always found everything related to forts stupid. Volgas guys are gonna walk back. Maybe. They could. Yeah, because they can't walk through this. It's blocked. Come on, man. Finish the damn siege. Thank you. Jeez. No. Now we're fine. They're gonna march into the other thing. Why do I not have mill access to Brandenburg? Huh? Unbelievable. Right. No, that way. Thank you. What else can we cancel? We can cancel Brunswick now. My god. Yeah, and that'll be exactly 9k. Alright. It's fine. Now, I could stop paying for my troops a little bit. Never mind, I just got a disease outbreak. You gonna actually win? I'm so dumb. You're kidding! But yeah, even if they did recover there, I don't think it's... I think it still wouldn't have been worth it. Fucking ridiculous. Alright, so anyway, next up we fight this guy. I wouldn't mind getting some friends to go with this. Like, maybe we can ally Mecklenburg and get them to help us. Then we at least get a couple of extra units. Alright, how many troops am I supposed to have? 10. I just have to hire the other guys. I just have to get everyone. Everyone I possibly can. And I need my free company to recover faster. Because we're kind of on a clock here. Okay. When I tried to fight three cities that did march, and Austria calls his allies to help and defend. But when you do, they don't care. No. 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 The free city will result in an on-hit call to arms. The fact that you got declared upon means, for whatever reason, Austria doesn't want to join in. Because otherwise you wouldn't have gotten decked. Oh, you mean, or when I do. When I declare the free cities, Austria doesn't care. I'm not fighting free cities. And when I do take out free cities, I take them out as non-co-belligerents. So, no. No to everything. Okay, well, in order to ally him, we're gonna have to piece this out. And then he'll never give me mill access. Would you join? You would. That's at least 8,000 extra units. Maybe we can make this somewhat affordable. I doubt it. Yeah, this kind of stinks, because I can't walk through Lüneburg now. So I'm not entirely sure how I was supposed to be doing this. What went wrong there? I lost 3/4 of my army in Stettin, because Stettin decided to ally Lüneburg. And they fucked me up right and proper. We don't need access to Brunswick, so we can cancel that. And we make sure to declare this on the 1st of the month. And we'll call him in. And we just barely don't wipe it. Fuck. But we do get Mecklenburgian help. Unfortunately, I'm not faster. Than the Mecklenburgians, and I don't know if I move before they do. But surely if we enter this, he'll help us out, right? You don't want to help fight here? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Every time I play with allies, everything goes to shit. Every single time. Every single fucking time. Yeah, it's ridiculous. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Move! Okay, we wipe that. We'll walk in here. Quickly wipe that, thank you. Okay, thank God. And I'm the one in control. Okay, now, can we get a couple of units to walk over to Bremen somehow? I don't think so. We'll need to get exiled units. Wipey wipey? Yeah, wipe his ass. It won't be long now before Riga shows up. Okay. Good, so we're in. Perfect. Crisis somewhat averted. It was all very expensive, but... Why do Paradox never fix paratroopers? Because forts are stupid. I don't know why they never fixed it. There's many things they've never fixed. But I'm glad they didn't fix that, because, again, forts are stupid. Also, it's been in the game for so long, it's like a mechanic now. It's not even a bug. It's not even an exploit. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Now, I don't really want to move any troops because I'm scared that Hamburg will fuck things up. But we should be able to do things in such a way that I don't actually... that I'm not actually able to force them it. It's a bit bullshit that the siege needs to go to 50%, even though the fort is minimum, and we lose 50 dice rolls in a row. Fantastic. What in the fuck, man? Could you come help me? Maybe do something? Anything? You're going that way. That's fine. Whatever floats your... No! Okay, either help me or not. But make up your goddamn mind. Can you help that guy? You're gonna help that guy. Okay, then I'll go this way. Yeah? Okay. Mothball Hamburg? I'm gonna eat Hamburg. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. I need to pay off 10 loans. At least my inflation is somewhat manageable still. It's not 25%. Also, we can completely stop paying for the army now. And we're good to go. 170 admin, you need CCR? I need fuck all. I need to fight Denmark is what I need to do. Alright, good. Riga's here, I don't really mind. Now, the only other thing we're going to be taking is we're going to vassalize this guy. Which is going to piss some people off. It is what it is. I might want to get that improved relations guy, but I can't really afford him. It doesn't matter though, we're still going to get that. And we're going to put you in established community, and we're going to put you in established community. And we'll just have to wait a couple years. I'm assuming I'm just going to peace out 50 countries at the same time and pause. I am in a... Yeah, but it's not that simple. It's not like I can just conquer all of Germany. Like, there's a whole bunch of... Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. It's something like that. I don't see how else we're gonna do it. Okay, Bremen! Yeah. Now, I'm not really interested in paying for this. Nor am I interested in fighting the rest of this war. We can have Mecklenburg do that for us. Like, I am not going to dick around with that. There's not going to be that much coring. No, not near the end. No. No. I never killed my heir, did I? No, I did. Holy shit. That could have been bad. I think we're actually just gonna get rid of the free company now. We'll be fine. We can start to improve relations with the electors. That seems fine in my book. What happened to the Austrian no casualties run? I won. It just hadn't finished yet. But I did win. Why? What are you doing? What is this? Okay. I think now we might want to pay for my troops. He's got 5k left. We can just leave it like this. He's not gonna fight. Yeah, I saw my troops siege Persia. I was like, I'm not gonna wait for this. It wouldn't be challenging. It would just be sucky McSuckface. So I really wasn't interested in that anymore. We can Royal Marry Bohemia, and we will. And then we are able to ally them. Good. And we can do the same thing with Brandenburg. And we can also just ally that. That seems pretty good. Now, we've also had 2 year ticks, so I believe now we should just be able to piece you out without dying. Do I lose the reform progress? No. Anyway. Yeah, this is doable. Hey. Royal Marry Burgundy? I don't really want to make a play for the Burgundian inheritance. Okay, Riga! Listen up, buddy. I want your trade power, this, annulment of treaties, money, a little bit of extra prestige. Don't mind if I do. And now we can just vassalize Lubeck. And farm a bit more prestige as well. Yeah. Brunswick, Dithmarschen. And I've got truce with everyone else. Hey, we make you give us trade. And we go ally this man and that man. And that's 2 out of 7 allied. Very nice. If we could get a couple month ticks, then I think we can pay off our debt here. So I'd like to move my capital to this location. We'll make quite a bit more money. Yeah, Mecklenburg Alliance is fucked. I don't want that. Okay, so we can't possibly also ally this guy. So I have to somehow get into a war with Saxony. But we could ally the Palatinate. Just fine. And aside from the Palatinate, we can also ally... Okay, so Trier is also a problem we'll have to fix. So Cologne and the Palatinate, we'll also ally those. Burgundian inheritance is a free way to get Alsace. Sure, but I don't really need Alsace. Maybe my stupid king wants Alsace, but it has nothing to do with what we're actually trying to accomplish here. So, I don't think we should take any land in that peace deal. It's just, you know, I mean, I guess the king wants to, but it doesn't really, it's not really what we're trying to do here. We're trying to unify Germany, so I don't see how that helps us. And we're debt-free! Fantastic! Which means we get our little Master of Mint in a few months. Now we're still using the trader, or this guy, instead of a trader. Not sure how I feel about that. Also, there's going to be a Hamburgian rebellion soon that we're not ready for. And Lübeck isn't paying their taxes to us. So it's a bit iffy. Also, we need to dev this, what was it again? A couple times? But I also kind of want the burghers to be happy. Shit. Fine, whatever. We'll just click that. Okay. Right, now as soon as we can, we'll move that to encourage development. And now we have a whole lot more money to work with. Nice. We are paying for the fort, yeah? Yeah. Still a very expensive joke, this. You're paying for my troops. I know, there's a 90% rebellion about to happen. Okay. We're gonna break alliance with Brandenburg, and instead we're gonna ally Saxony. Bohemia always does this. Always! 19 out of 20 times. 19 out of 20 times, Bohemia always does this. Every single game, Bohemia fights Brandenburg. Every single time. Always. Only the Sith deals in absolutes. In EU4, nothing always happens. But yeah, I will have to break alliance with Brandenburg and instead ally Saxony, which is a better call anyway. I do think it's a bit dumb that Bohemia didn't just inform me that they were going to do that. Like, why didn't you tell me? Then I could have prepared. I could have bought gas. I could have made sure that I wasn't at 1% of my gas supply. But now you're asking me to join this. I fucking know. You could have at least told me, man. Then it would have just broken my alliance beforehand. That's what players do. In any case. No, an MP's like, oh man, you're allied with this thing, but we're also allies. Could you break that alliance? Because otherwise you're gonna take a prestige hit. You know, use your mouth, man. The AIs can't talk. Anyway. I don't have to improve relations with Bohemia. There's no need. No, we do want to improve relations with Cologne now. Yeah, and Bohemia's just gonna slaughter him. What's this war? Bohemian conquest of Sternberg. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, man. Should just be able to ally Cologne here. And we really want to get these allies now before anything else. If we can, we would sneak in another humiliate rival war, but this guy's allied to Denmark, or to, yeah. So we can't really do that. We could fight East Frisia and break that alliance. It's not a bad idea. Do I like stroopwafel? I don't know, I think it's overhyped. I think it's overhyped. That's just my my take on that. I'm not big. I'm just not that big into sweets, man. I'm not that big into sweet shit. Okay, Volgas is eaten Mecklenburg. That seems fine in my book. And, yeah, we'll just get that claim on East Frisia. And, deal with this. Just, make sure we build up the force in it. Do I like black licorice, then? Yeah, but it's also like a... You know what I like? I like savory things. You can't wake me up in the middle of the night for sweets or licorice or stroopwafel or cake or any of that. But if you get me some noodle soup or whatever, or I don't know, some fucking anything like cheese, I'm gonna be like, wow, cheese, very nice. I like cheese, you know. That's kind of how I operate. Dreaming of noodle soup, yeah. I do like dreaming of noodle soup. Okay, we're going to go for compromise of the nobility here. That seems fine. Oh, very nice. Okay. Built the palace? No. I'm not building shit. Why is this spy network not spy networking? Dude, it takes so long. Volgas has announced me as their rival. Alright. That's suddenly an option. So was vassalizing Mecklenburg and getting a juicy reconquest here. When is my truce over with Mecklenburg? 58. And I have a claim on him. Yeah, that'd be nuts. I'd gladly do that. And that will also give me some more relations. Why is Renaissance not here yet? Dude, it's taking forever. What the fuck? Right. We have our CB. Let's go pay for the troops. Can I get my free company back? I cannot. No. When do they recover? February next year. That's pretty decent. Unfortunately, Diff Marchant did end up building that fort. How many troops do you have? 6. How many troops do you have? 8. My god, that's a lot of guys, man. Shit. It's a lot of guys and they're very awkwardly positioned. I mean, we do have this guy to help us out, but... Well, I mean, in February we get our free company again, so that helps. At least we can maybe get a couple of wipes. Alright, let's do this. I don't have a diplomat. Oh yeah. So if you use mercenaries like this, it parks them in the middle, which really sucks. Because then you don't deal any morale damage. Alright, I'm at war with like all of your rivals. Can you give me mill access? Thank you. Ooh, this is bad. And Lubeck asked access to Oldenburg, which they didn't need. Yeah, Lubeck killed us. You kidding me, man? Nah, I got a way to solve this. I need to make it so that the free company does join the battle against Diff Marchant, but that it doesn't arrive first, so it doesn't put the mercs in the middle. It puts the mercs on the outside, so they do get the morale reinforcement boost from winning the battle, but they don't slow down the battle to a crawl because they exist. And then it'll work. Because we'll beat Diff Marchant on time. And be able to march into Verden. Right, just to be on the absolute safe side. We'll build up another unit as well. I really don't think we need to. Okay, there's my free company. Yeah, I'll wait for April then. Okay, let's do it. Alright, we march you in first. You guys arrive a day later. And now the battle's gonna be completely different. Lubeck improve relations. I'm doing that. Okay, now we wipe it on time. Perfect. Leave a tiny guy behind. Now we should just be able to get the mill access here. Make sure we do that. We do catch him. Come on. Come on. Ah, fucking ass rolls, but it doesn't matter. Still good enough. Oh, and now they didn't ask access. That's hilarious. No, they didn't ask the access. That's really funny. You're such a funny man, Lubeck. It's hilarious. Okay, well, I will have to intercept these stupid peasants because they're smelly and they stink, and they're smelly, stupid, stinky sock peasants. But I can't end this until we siege down Bremen. Silly East Frisian peasants. Sticky sock peasants. I'm over the limit now because of all these mill accesses. I'm gonna try cancelling what I can. We're nearing the cap. I still don't have Renaissance, which I think is so fucking weird because I dev'd it. I guess I'll dev it again. Oh no, my 4 siege guy just died. I can't live without that. There's too many forts in this area. I can't. There's too many forts. But without the 5 siege guy, it's all over, man. I'm not ready to have him die yet. Okay, he's just too good. Don't fuck the bird. Yeah. Formula 1 2022 is best. I don't know. I'm not big into Formula 1. I don't know if Formula 1 was the best in 2022. You're saying he died before the bird? I don't believe he did, but I mean, if he did, it's not the end of the world, but it is a big boon to have that siege guy. He's still alive. Booty schmooty, yes. I'll also cancel this mill access. I'm trying to save points here, but I got nothing to spend my dip on. This is problematic. I need Renaissance, man. We're gonna get it too slow. Here he comes again. Okay. At least we get to intercept him. And he wipes himself. Perfect. Oh, that exiles my units. Yeah, because we don't have mill access. Well, at least we could walk through the fort now. Well, we could, but I mean, I almost have it siege anyway.
Bob.
Come on, man. Finish this. And he is getting it so quickly. What? Why? Nearby friendly province. What? Who? Where? Huh? Oh, Lund has it. Okay. Hey, perfect. So, Bremen. I'm tempted to eat him, but we absolutely cannot. Oh. Oh, but we can though! Yeah, because Münster is gonna fight East Frisia. That's going to make Bremen the war leader. I'll take it. So yeah, we can stop paying for everything. And go siege down this. Yeah, he's just gonna eat that. Perfect. I am gonna hit the point cap soon, so... And we're not gonna get a bigger discount than this. Can Bremen call the Emperor? No, not retroactively. No. Not retroactively. Only at the beginning. Now we can cancel military access to Oldenburg. We no longer need this. Pay off that loan. Good times. Also, get rid of this corruption, please. 10 months. It's kind of smelly. In the meantime, let's keep improving relations with the Saxons. So we definitely need to ally those. And that's Dithmarschen siege, so we can now make Dithmarschen annul their treaties with Denmark. That's all we're gonna do on him.